What's up, guys? Rocky here, and welcome back to Grave Digger. Anyway, here is a small patch for this week, ever so close to the release, and the tutorial, and the Yiga kit, and much more. It's just a bunch of balance changes and bug fixes and stuff like that. And also a new mechanic too, so we'll get into that, so don't worry about that. How many times did I say that yet? In this patch, a new mechanic has been added called the emergency reload cancel. Now you can already kind of do this simply by going to your second day while reloading, right? And it'll stop at the second day and then you can do whatever, right? Though, however, with the emergency reload cancel though, by pressing T in the middle of a reload, you just stop what you're doing. You completely drop your gun and then you can do whatever you want, like melee, knife, pickaxe, medkit. You can do anything. And it doesn't matter what happens. If you drop your gun, it's gone. Like, permanently gone. Gone. It's a funny mechanic. I don't think I'll ever see myself using this, but it just be hilarious seeing someone just like, oh, what's up, man? And then, oh god, and it's dropping the gun. I think I'm gonna use this more when I surrender than actually using it to kill somebody. Anyway, continuing on. Due to coding reasons and bounce reasons, when dropping a gun, you cannot pick it up. So, only use it during emergencies, guys. And if you do want to get your guns back, though, do not worry, do not fret, my friends. You can re-pick them up at caches. This mechanic is not exclusive to just soldiers. Shock troopers themselves are also able just to drop their gun in case they need to go to melee combat, or, in some exceptions, are able to use their secondary, which we'll get into later, don't worry. Here are the bounce changes. First up being the Volk changes. Now previously, the Volk was slower than the Prince, but it was so unnoticeable that it really didn't matter. So now, it has been changed even further to be less, fire rate heavy than the Prince. Also, when aiming down with the scope, when moving, you will now sway. Do note that your shots are still 100% accurate though. So yeah, those are the Volk changes. The next bounce change is the Whisper Pedersen Rifle, dealing 50 damage at all ranges. Now this is a crazy change, and mind you, it does 45 damage, but now 50? That is 4 shots or 6 for shock. Ah! The trench shotgun's damage has been increased by 10 damage per pellet, making it more lethal at both long and close ranges, which makes it more consistent. So now I'll be able to compete with things like the flamethrower and stormtrooper at close range now. So yeah, have fun, guys. That's how much fuel it has. At first, I was like, nothing but the refuel is crazy. Like, damn, bro, that's messed up. But seeing that it has that much fuel, yeah, that's balanced. That's balanced. As with this much fuel, you will be able to protect yourself for 4 minutes while defending, or be able to survive like a 10-minute conquest and invade their base with the flamethrower. So yeah, this is actually a pretty good bounce change, considering that most people in the evacuation and train just kind of stand in the corner and just. The Frame Trooper and Bulwark Trooper have both received a new secondary, the Snub Nose Grace, which, well, its stats are identical to the actual Grace, it just has its own unique look and sound effect too. Do note, however, is that this does not come with infinite ammo, so be aware. Also, you can receive this as a skin by receiving 10 shock kills with it, so yeah. The Mining Bomb and Jesse Grenades no longer cause knockdown or additional damage on hit. However though, the Mining Bomb launcher now gets 1 extra charge, and its cooldown increased from 40 seconds to 50. Jesse Grenades damage has also been upped to 99 from 80, and its arm distance has been reduced once again. Now I'm using Survivorist for this example, but that is 4 Mining Bombs with Survivorist obviously, 3 with just regular any other perk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Any air support rooks or any grenade build rooks, you're gonna have fun this patch. Do note that these no longer knock down on direct hit and do not do extra damage though. Reminder, these are more supportive weapons and tools rather than direct conflict, like direct confrontational weapons. So yeah, be aware of that. Other than that though, a great change to deal with flamethrower campers. The honor pistols have received a damage range increase by 10 studs. You'll be able to hit your 3-hit kill more frequently now. And well, if you're using ambidextrous, then it's crazy. And lastly, here are the bug fixes. Here you go. Potentially fixed an issue where you bug out while queuing and you're on fire. Fixed an issue of being able to run along barbed wire without getting caught. Fix some errors in the logs that might relate to bracking UI screen. Reduced randomness of spawn shifting, hopefully fixing rare issues of where one spawn side is completely blocked off. Fix an issue where you can shoot through the ceiling of a warehouse. Fix an issue where rapid firing certain bolt actions or left-handed would lead to your shots hitting the wall. Fix a bug where weapons don't draw properly and may lag. Fixed other stats like skins and dog tags showing up incorrect or on incorrect weapons. And lastly, fixed ambidextrous crosshair showing up while using hide crosshair. And, well, that's the patch. Like I said, it's a small patch, and, well, I suspect next patch is gonna be quite huge. Well, after this patch, because the next patch is gonna be a hotfix patch. Bound changes, stuff like that. But next patch is gonna be huge. Like, trust me. It's gonna be huge. Like, not to be that guy or anything, but I bet it's gonna be huge. And if it isn't, well then I guess you could just I don't hear you now. Anyway, yes, that's enough yapping for me. Go out there, pray Gravedigger, guys, have fun. Kill some nation scum, empire dogs, whatever side you're a part of, doesn't matter. And remember, helmets save lives. Now get out of here. Helmets save lives.